Hello YouTube and welcome back to Let's Play Temtem. In this episode, I'm going to be trying to start building my sort of competitive team. So I've got a few Temtem that I already know that I want on the team. Moamon is the Oshiara that has perfect HP, stamina, and speed. However, I do want to raise its special attack. I mean, theoretically, I kind of want all of their stats to be perfect, but that might be a little unrealistic at this point. So what I need to do is get a male water type Temtem that has at least perfect special attack, if not also perfect defense and special defense. And then maybe physical attack. I don't remember if I wanted to teach Moamon any specific physical attack moves, because if I go down here, where is it? Here it is. To Oshiara. I think I might have mentioned this in the last episode, but I don't remember. Oshiara has 110 special attack and 100 speed, which is really fantastic. Thank you for stopping by, Crazy Corn Monkey. That's alright if you can't watch it. It's probably not going to be a super engaging episode. but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. And the attack, physical attack is only 54, which doesn't seem to be very good. Especially not compared to the 110 for the special attack. So that's the first one. The next Temtem on my team is going to be Kazuma. With only 81 special attack, it's actually not that great now that I look at it. But it's one of the better electric type Temtem. And then I also wanted... Who else? Or maybe... No, not Sparcy. I was looking at Mastion. It has like the best physical attack. And I think that stat for physical attack is also like the best stat in the game or something. I could be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong. Who else? Gyalis, or however you want to pronounce that. That one has really good physical attack. I remember that. And really good speed as well. So I'm just going to use that on my team. Who else? I'm going to use Nidrasil because they also have really good physical attack. And who else? Oh, Platimus, mostly because it's a platypus, and like, how do you not have Platimus on your team? Let me sort by name so that you can see all of them more easily. I wanted to have like one Temtem for each type. Obviously, you can only have 6 Temtem on your team, so I needed to dual type them and whatnot for the most part. But who else was I gonna put on my team? It might have been someone I haven't seen. Or I might have chosen Volcrane. Yeah, Volcrane instead of whatchamacallit? Instead of Mastion. Because even though the attack isn't quite as good, the fire and earth combo is pretty good, and the stone ball, I think is what it's called, or earth power. It knows some kind of rock type move that's really strong. And if the damage done by when overexerting itself, is increased by 50%, that's not good. Oh no, yeah, the damage I deal to my opponent when overexerting myself. So that would be good. Or receptive, when getting a favorable status condition, it increases its turn by 1. I don't necessarily see myself getting a lot of favorable status conditions, but I could combine it with where is it? Nidrasil. Did I already pass it? Am I forgetting the alphabet? Here it is. Well, it doesn't have its ability here, but it's the same as Orphil, but better. So Apothecary is now Tri-Apothecary for Nidrasil, where it gets 3 turns of poison or regenerating when attacking the foe or target with a special technique. So I could use that on Nidrasil against or for Volcrane, I guess. I had a list. And it's likely that one or two of the Temtem on the list I haven't actually seen. So, anyways, on my list of things to do today is to find preferably another Oshiara, but realistically just any male water Temtem that has perfect special attack. Now, to find Oshiara, I believe we have to go... Is it there? No. Yeah, so we have to go to that cave that I mentioned in like one of the earliest episodes. So I'm going to have to swim on the water. And speaking of swimming on the water, let's get like a level something. Like a level 13 Swadmon? Yeah, that should be fine. And let's also get Calamon as well. So I'm going to be using them because I want to... hold on, let's see. Okay, I'm tempted. Yeah. I want to use them to catch some Temtem, because as I'm going up to find, let's see, just a second. Yeah. Okay. So as I'm going up to find Oshiara, I'll most likely be running into some other water Temtem that I might be able to. I totally want to teach it Tsunami. Some other Temtem that I'll be able to catch, and they might have the thing I need. I'm just looking at all the abilities that I can potentially teach them. All right. Anyways, so let's go all the way north to get into that cave, and then there's two specific areas where Oshiara can spawn. And I don't exactly remember the way to each of them. Alright, so I don't want to defeat this Umishi. I'm going to go with one Uru and a Strangle. I don't think that'll be too strong. Thankfully attack that one, which takes very little damage. Yeah, that should be fine. So now with Strangle, it won't be able to do anything on the next turn if I'm not able to catch it with a Tem card, but I did decent damage, and it's relatively low level. So yeah, caught it on the first try. Caffeinated. I'm actually going to release it because it doesn't have the stats I want, which sounds really harsh, but you know, that's just how life is. And I'm releasing it back into its natural habitat rather than taking it back somewhere else, like into the fireplace, and then and then letting it go. So okay, I ran into one water type. That's great. Let's see. I think I want to go this way. Could be wrong. And actually, can I get through this way? I don't think so, because I don't have the crystal skates anymore. So I think I have to go down to one of the other spots where Oshiara spawns. At least I'm pretty sure. And it's a rare spawn rate, so it's most likely going to take me a while. And who am I going to fight now? Scale. I'm pretty sure it's just neutral type. And I guess I could try catching these. I don't think I'll be able to like breed them into any of my competitive Temtem. I might be able to breed it into Gialis, but I also have another one that already has great attack, so I don't really need to. Also, if I want to breed these into Oshiara, totally gonna overexert myself right now, and then should have attacked the other one. That's fine. Whatever. I can obviously just swap into my higher level Temtem to deal more damage if I really need to. That's cool. Didn't even do that much damage. Alright, that's cool. I'm just gonna try catching it, just so I don't have to fight it. What was I gonna say? That's right, I need to catch a male water Temtem. Technically I could just catch a female and then try to breed a male out of it with the right stats or whatever. And yeah, that doesn't have the stats I want either. Oh, toxic spores. Instead of tenderness, that's fine. Finally it learned the move that I always hated it using against me. Alright, so I believe in the water in this room is a Sipet. Oh, if it's male, I can try catching it for the stats. Because if I want, oh yeah, it is. Let's go with that. And is this stronger? Yeah. Let's go for a water blade here. My team is relatively low leveled, or low health and low leveled. Well, not Kalamon. Let's go with one more Uru and a water blade and 2 slow. Oh, but toxic farewell. Nice. Rage. Not really dangerous. I mean, dangerous for Kalamon, but you know. Right, let's go with Roni. Send him in. And let's go for a water blade on you and a strangle on you. Yeah, that if a level 39 couldn't take down a 17, that'd be pretty bad. Let's see. So the strangle, I wasn't even paying attention to overexertion. I probably just overexerted myself. Oh, no, I guess not. All right. Now let's just use Tem card. Let's see what you got, Saipat. Oh wow, broke free with no effort. I thought it was lower health. Was I not paying attention? Yeah, no, it could use some more health gone. Feels weird using a tonic plus on Kalamon, but let's go for that. Water blade, not very much damage at all. Alright, now let's not use a tonic. Now let's use a Tem card. You might have noticed I bought like 99 of them, just so I can make sure I can catch whatever I need to in the Tem card. Alright. And no. Okay. Release. I want to go back to that free Tem area that was trying to get me to release all my Temtem. Oh, look at that! An Ogiara! That's great luck. I mean, it still needs to have good stats. So, let's go with Strangle on you. And I'll go with a Glass Blade. I actually kind of hope that doesn't one-shot it. Yeah. Alright. Then just a little Tentacle Whip, Strangle. Alright, that did very little damage. Let's go for a Tem card in Kalazu. Break it free with no effort. Maybe? Huh. Aw. Dang. Failed due to the effects of Strangle. Tentacle Whip. It's going to overexert itself. That's helpful. Alright. Strangle Oshiara again. And try for another Tem card in Kalazu. Maybe. Slightly less health. Overexerted. There we go. And not the stats we want. Oshiara uses Tsunami. Did I not Strangle it? I guess that's after this attack. Good thing Kalamon is hanging in there. Overexerted. And now it's strangled. Alright. Let's go for Tem cards. Let's see. I don't know what other what other like factors there are in terms of catching a Temtem. Like, I don't know if it's just health or if it's also having a status condition or low stamina, if your level in comparison to the opponent has anything to do with it. It's gonna hurt itself because of mirror, but not very much. It's mostly gonna hurt itself from overexertion. Let's see, 10 cards. Ah, so close. Because it seems inconsistent. Like, clearly it's somewhat luck based. Which was funny because there was this one time I was trying to catch like a level 50 Temtem, but it was breaking free with like the tiniest sliver of health. Just like breaking free instantly with no effort at all. And not the stats we want. However, I will keep it just in case the other Oshiara like runs out of fertility and I need to breed another one. Which of course sounds a bit harsh, but oh cool, they've got a shiny Saku right there. Let's swap you out for Roni and actually swap here, and then let's take that 4-leaf clover and put it on you. Alright, and let's put a, what am I looking for? Let's put a bomb on Calamon. Alright, or not put one on him, but use one on him. And just some Kalazoos. It would be nice, you know, a handy little thing for there to be, I don't know, a move that lets you, I don't know, like not make the opponent faint no matter how strong you are. You know, it could be like untrue smack or something. I just think that'd be a nice idea. But let's see. Let's try to catch this Kalazoo. It would be kind of nice to get a shiny Kalazoo. Just because I'm going to be hunting a lot of these. No, not enough. Yes, release. Alright, how about you? Yeah, you barely took any damage, so that's fine. Alright, and another water blade, and a rest. Aqua Stone. Really glad they don't do very much damage. Makes sense, obviously, because they're higher leveled and all that. And it would be cool if you could specifically specify that you want to use the Tem card after your Temtem have attacked, rather than wait for the next turn. That'd be useful. Well, that defense is looking pretty good, but nah. Special attack's more important. Alright. Let's see the next set. Another 2 Kalazoos. I'm not sure if this place only spawns Kalazoo and Oshiara, or if I just happen to be running into a lot of Kalazoo. Let's see. Strangle you. I guess I could be using, well, I was gonna say I guess I could be using another water blade on the strangled Kalazoo and then try to use a Tem card, but I put the 4-leaf clover on Saipat. Oh no, so Ronimon, oh dang. It doesn't need to be like Ronimon using the Tem card in order to get the extra catch rate or whatever. Alright, so I don't want to use any more attacks with Ronimon. I'm pretty sure that water blade is like the weakest move I can use on these guys. Alright, Kalazoo. No, 47 is pretty good. But it's a female. So I wasn't paying attention to that. Yeah, wow. Okay. Gotta remember, it needs to be a male, because if it's a female, that's just gonna breed another Kalamazoo, and I don't want to. Well, okay, fine. Because it is possible that it could breed a male Kalamazoo out of it, and then I could breed that male Kalamazoo with an Oshiara, I think. So I suppose it's worth trying to catch one. Also, I can't tell if I'm specifically gaining the experience because I'm releasing them, or just because catching them still gives you experience. I want to say it's because I'm releasing them. And let's go for a Tentacle Whip instead of Strangle. Just to do a little bit more damage, I think. I've got a better chance of catching them on that first Tem card. It would be kind of nice if there was a specific button to just go to a Tem card rather than go to the bag and then select the Tem card. It's not that much of a... It wouldn't be that much of a time save, but just for convenience side of it. Nope. Alright. I'm curious, though, if this is actually, like, the suggested method of how to hunt for good stats or whatever. I do have a couple items that I'm assuming are single use that can boost the SVs of a Temtem, which is pretty interesting. But I really want to save that for like it would really save me a lot of time if I could just boost it up like 1 or 2 SVs rather than try to find a lot of them and then use them all, I guess. I don't know what I'm saying. But let's see. Nope. So who's excited for Animal Crossing? I'm excited for Animal Crossing. I've been playing it since it was on the GameCube, which I always like to think was the first game, but technically it came out on the N64 in Japan first, I think. Could be slightly wrong about that. I'm not sure if it actually came out on the N64, or if it was just that there was an N64 version in production or something. But yeah, I remember seeing trailers. Well, I remember seeing a trailer for Animal Crossing, or maybe it was a couple trailers, on a specific GameCube disc that had like bonus features and trailers for upcoming games and stuff. So that's how long I've been a fan of Animal Crossing. Not to sound like a hipster or whatever, even though I am totally a wannabe hipster. And there we go. Got Kalamazoo. Very good defense and very good stamina, but not what I need. Right, let's heal up Calamon. I guess if I'm not really doing that much damage, I could be using like Ohm or Cornmon. Maybe not Cornmon, because I'd be afraid of them hurting themselves too much. And Quasimon is weak to water, so that might not go well, even with the extra defense. But you know, that's fine. It's fine. This is working fine. Right, Strangle. And again, they're both female, so I shouldn't really be trying too hard to catch them, but oh well. Although that one, level 16, did resist the attack relatively well. It is a bit risky. I'll go for it. No, wait, I didn't mean to rest. I meant to use a Tem card. But that's fine, I guess. Alright. Water Blade on that one. Tem card on that one. It's in the red, so I feel like this should be a guaranteed catch. Alright, thank you. And no, it actually has kind of bad special defense. Oh wait, no, it needs physical defense, that's right. To defend against Water Blade, because it's a physical attack. Yeah. Because I don't think there's any way for you to breed a Temtem that has higher stats than its parent Temtem. I'm pretty sure it's only the same or the higher. I mean, like the same or the higher. The average or the higher of the two Temtem. Or the lower of the two, but that's obviously not what I want. Oh, it is a special attack. So that's interesting. I wonder why it just didn't do very much damage. Or not as much, I guess. Probably just because I've been using it on level 15 rather than 16. I don't know. 49 special defense, which is really good, but nah, really need that special attack. It would be kind of nice if you could stand in one spot and just press a specific button to try to get into the fight or whatever. It is fun to see a bunch of other people around here, because I'm pretty sure Oshiara is a really popular Temtem to try to breed because its stats are so good. So I'm guessing in the competitive scene, Oshiara is going to be like one of the top picks. Which means I should be trying to get one that like resists Oshiara and like is a good counter to it. But I don't think that far ahead. Even if I did, I'm sure they would have a counter to my counter, and then I would need a counter to their counter to my counter. And then it would just be a whole team of counters, which could work. I mean, that might just be the whole idea behind competitive battling, but I don't know. I mostly just picked them because I wanted a good type coverage. Wow, really resisted. I wanted good type coverage and good stats, obviously. Actually, I'm slightly afraid that Water Blade from Calamon is going to defeat them, but I'm going to catch it anyway, so that's fine. And, wow, those are really bad stats. Sorry, Kalazu. Sorry for wasting your time. High pressure water. It's actually not that great of a move, in my opinion. The burn is nice, but typically you're going to want to use water types against a fire type, and the fire type is immune to the burn. And if you're up against a water type, you're looking to defeat it really quickly. I mean, did I say water type? I meant rock type. I don't remember if that's what I said or not. But, I don't know, just in both situations where you would want to use a water type attack, burning them doesn't seem like the best option, rather than just doing more damage. But oh well. See, it would be nice if I had a Temtem that could put the enemy to sleep on the first turn with high priority, so not hypnosis. Nope. As well as a Temtem that has soft touch, so that it doesn't wake them up with the attack to lower their health. That sounds like a good combination, but I'm already here, and I don't want to go find another good pair of Temtem or something. I wouldn't want to have to train them up. Or, well, I guess they wouldn't need that much training, considering I'm not trying to defeat these guys in one hit. Probably should have used Strangle on the male Kalazu, so that doesn't hit me on the next turn. And that's fine. I do really like that I can still use items on a Temtem that can't use attacks, either because of its overexertion or strangle or whatever. It's a really nice idea. No. I'm also hoping that this release actually counts towards the release for free Tem. Like, I don't know if I need to be releasing them at the free Tem station or something. That'd be kind of unfortunate. And it would be nice if my Calamon's like level 48 or something, so that it wasn't taking quite so much damage. Ah, dang, it overexerted itself. Oh well. And watch that be the one that I wanted, with the special attack and all that. But I suppose we'll never know. I do remember it took me a long time to find my first Oshiara here. I always wanted to come back like with it on my team just to flex on these guys and be like, ha, I already got one. And you're all spending your time trying to find another. Or finding one for yourself. Even though now I'm looking kind of for a second one, but not really. Like, I don't need another Oshiara. It would just be helpful for saving me like 5 minutes when I breed the one that I want. Nope, not bomb. 10 card. Okay. Because as far as I've read, when you put 2 Temtem in the daycare, not the daycare, but the breeding center, it'll take 10 minutes for the egg to hatch, or not for it to hatch, for it to appear, for you to pick it up, unless you are using 2 Temtem of the same species, and then it just takes 5 minutes. So it's not a big deal if I use an Oshiara, but if I have to end up breeding like 5 or 10 of them, then that's 5 or 10. Wow, that was a big jump. Then that would be like 25 to 50 minutes that I'm saving. Ooh, 50 attack. I'll keep it. I'll keep it for that. Even though that's not really the stat I'm looking for, because Oshiara is not really a physical attacker. You know. Just gonna use a little bit of bomb. And, what? Oh, never mind. Just gonna check my items. Because I wanted to see which SBs I could boost. And I'm curious if you can actually buy those somewhere, because I just found them in a treasure chest or something. I don't even remember exactly where. Alright. And let's see. Is this going to be enough? 4-leaf clover. Help. And I could be using Tem card pluses, but if you know me and my Pokemon habits, I like to catch things in the most basic form of capturing I can. Sort of as a mark of pride, to be like, ha, I did this with as little, what's the term, advantages as I could. And yet, here I am using the 4-leaf clover, trying to get an advantage. It's also kind of just an aesthetic thing of wanting the card that it comes out of to be consistent with all the other cards that the Temtem come out of. It's not really that big a deal, though. It's just me being I was gonna say a Scrooge about it, but that's not right. That's not what I'm being. I don't know, stickler? Is that the right word? I don't know. Oh no, it broke free. Is this one gonna work? Yep. Cool. And nope. It would be kind of nice if I could somehow tell what stats it had before I tried to catch it. So I didn't have to use up my items. Or maybe if there was like a reusable item that you could use, that you could reuse to see their stats. That'd be interesting. Obviously it would have to take up a turn. Maybe even 2, I don't know, in order to be balanced or whatever. And it would have to be pretty expensive, because it would be reducing your need for Tem cards. Although there is a benefit to releasing them, I think, because of free Tem. I think they give you money, or maybe some goals, not goals, prizes, after reaching goals. Yeah, nope, well, alright, well fine then. Let's go with another Tem card. And nah, I won't go for a Strangle. I'm also curious, if you use 2 Kalazoos, can you just like alternate the strangles to keep them permanently strangled? Because that sounds really broken. Yeah, no, good enough. Release. I'm guessing I'm just gonna keep doing this until I run out of Tem cards, and then go over to free Tem, see if this even counted, If not, I'm just gonna have to start actually catching them and then releasing them over at free time. And let's go for a strangle. I still think Tentacle Whip should be a water type attack, especially because the tentacles look like they're made out of water. But it also kind of makes sense that it's neutral because it's just hitting you with a physical attack rather than like a blast of water. Yeah, oh well. Nope. Dang, again, that is really bad stats. I feel bad for you, Kalamazoo. Now get released back into your natural habitat. It would be pretty hilarious if by releasing them here, I was literally putting that specific Temtem back into the pool that I could choose from, or pick from, in the sense that I'm going to be picking the same low stat Temtem over and over just because I'm releasing them here or something. That'd be kind of funny. An interesting mechanic. But I doubt they would implement something like that in a game like this. Double Kalamazoo. I kind of prefer to just fight one at a time because even if it's probably technically faster for me to do two at a time and try to catch them both or whatever, it's just safer going one at a time because then I'm only getting hit once, and then if I mess up the first Tem card capture or whatever, the strangle still prevents it from attacking again. Yeah, I'll go with that one. Nope. Again, I keep accidentally hitting rest and or using a move that doesn't have to target, so it just automatically goes. I always try to press B, but it doesn't do what I want it to do. Oh well. So close. Almost died. It's not good. Not good. Let's try twice, which means I'm probably going to waste one on the other Kalamazoo, because this had better get caught on this first one, even though I don't actually want it to get caught on the first one, and it got caught on the first one. Alright. And nope, not the stats I want. Pretty good though. Pretty decent. What about you? You want to get caught? Wow. Alright, cool. Nope. Still not good enough. And I don't think it matters what ability the one that I catch has. Pretty sure it only matters what I breed the other one in. Alright, so special attack. So I can add one SV to the special attack. I don't have the Oshiara with me. I think it has like 47 or something. So if I could get like 3 more of those items. Oh look, Oshiara. Fantastic. Not that it has any better of a chance. And it's another female, so... No, I won't use Venomous Claws. And... yeah, I guess Tentacle Whip would be stronger. I also kind of just want to use Venomous Claws on the other Kalamazoo, so that's not as much of an issue, but that's fine. It's fine. Don't need to worry about it. I just healed my Temtem. Let's use a Tem card on Oshiara and then strangle it. Which sounds so violent. Alright, just using another kick. Alright, that's good damage. Let's try to catch it. Actually, I'm going to use a Water Blade on Kalamazoo and then try to catch it with Kalamon. Dang. Like, it's so close. Like, oh, man. Aqua Stone. It's not very much damage at all. But it is going to overexert itself quite a bit. So... let's get to that catching, shall we? 'Cause I'm pretty sure Oshiara is gonna like overexert itself or something if I don't hurry. Dang. I want to keep strangling it, as hilarious as that sounds, but I would just end up defeating it. I don't think I can use an item on my... No, I can't use an item on the enemy because that's not the way the targeting works. So if I use Bomb Plus, it's just going to show me them. So, alright. You got one more chance, Oshiara. Okay, for real this time. One more chance. Come on. Ah. Dang. Don't overexert yourself too much. Not too much. Okay, barely any. That's good. Alright, card. Just a little bit. You just got a little bit of health. Just get caught. Thank you. And not even that great stats, but sure, why not? I'll keep it. Just in case. Kalamazoo, you might as well get caught as well. Do you have good stats? No. You have 2. You have 2 for your special attack. That is the second worst number you could possibly have. Second only to 1. Alright. Because I don't think they can have 0. Having 0 would be ridiculous. Alright. And it also sounds like a good idea in my head to like team up with one of these other tamers and just do it's gonna do double battles, but obviously these are all double battles. But it would be nice, or I feel like it would be nice to actually team up with them to be able to catch better or something. I don't know. But then I'd have to actually like discuss a strategy with them or something. And I'm not sure how co-op works in terms of catching. Because theoretically, only the one that threw the Tem card should get the Temtem. Otherwise, you'd be like duplicating the Temtem. Oh, 50 special defense. Alright, I'll take it. So yeah, I don't know if both of them get the the Temtem. Because then you wouldn't want to team up with them. Otherwise, you'll just be competing for the same Temtem. Alright, Kalamazoo, pull us through. And you know, I could probably find a way to like transfer the stats. Like if I get like one perfect Kalamazoo, I could breed that one with an Oshiara to get perfect stats on that one. And then I could breed it with a Shuin, I think is what it's called. Which is a water crystal type. So then if I get a perfect stat one of those, I could breed that into my Gialis, which is a melee crystal type, I think. And then with the melee and water, well, that would just go back to water. There's got to be another melee type that has a second type that I'd be able to breed that into and like try to just pass around the stats to all my other Temtem. Or go from like water fighting into water poison, which is my Platamus, and then go from like that to poison grass, which is the Draciel or whatever. I don't know. I could probably make it work, but then that's also a lot of issues with the fertility and getting the right gender to make sure it gets passed on to the right species. So it'd be complicated, but it sounds like it could work. It'd be kind of funny to try. But I'm probably just going to try for a little bit longer. I'm not sure how many Tem cards I've got left. I need to check on that during this fight. Can't really not check on that, considering I'm trying to catch all of these Temtem. No. Okay, 39. That's... I mean, considering I started with 99, like 30 minutes ago, maybe like 45 minutes ago, you would think I'd be able to, or you'd think I would catch... What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. It'd be nice if you could hold 999, so you don't have to keep going back to the Temporium to buy more. But I guess that's kind of the point. And release. Alright. Oh, they've got a shiny, what was that one called? I want to say Akuma, but that doesn't sound right. Ukama? Maybe? Umishi and Ukama? I think? I don't remember. Alright, Water Blade and Strangle. So I don't want you to use too many attacks and overexert yourself too much. So it was very dangerous last time. So you need to stop doing that, Oshiara. I'm just going to start trying to catch it now. Rather than try to lower its health again, because, like I said, it's probably going to overexert itself. And it has a low catch rate, which is why I'm just wasting so many cards on it. Like that, it was so close. Alright. I am going to strangle it again. I always laugh when I say that, because it just sounds so violent. Yeah, that was good. Didn't do much damage. Raised my speed. But it did do a lot of stamina damage, I guess, if you want to call it that. It did cost a lot of stamina for the Oshiara. Also, I know Barnchi is only female in the wild. I don't know if you can ever breed a male Barnchi. I'm curious if that's the same thing with Oshiara, because I've only run into like 4, but they have all been female. So I'm not sure if that's because they're hardwired to be female all the time, or if they have like a higher chance of being female in the wild so that you're able to breed one because they're rare or something. Not too much. Okay, good. That's not too much. And let's go with this. That should be good. This will probably be my last one. Broke free. More chance. Dang. Did overexert itself. So I have one more turn. Temp card. Already down to 26. And that one broke too soon. And that one broke free with no effort. Kick. Okay, good. It didn't overexert itself. And nope, broke free with no effort. One more try. Dang. Ah. No, Calamon. Okay, it's still alive. Let's bring an Ohm in here. Still got 22 more chances, technically. As long as it doesn't kill itself. Almost. Really? After all that? Would be great if I brought someone with Hypnosis. And... okay. Whew. And it doesn't have the best stats. That's fine. Alright, well, that was most of my temp cards. Thanks for joining. That's going to be it for this stream. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.